H-Town, what's up? You know what time it is. It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the number one urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks. Sometimes Chris Walker, coming to you live from Houston, Texas, but we broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live, like I am on the West Coast right now. So you're right, we done. But it's Tuesday. It's a great morning. I just realized that I didn't do something yesterday. It's just so funny, man. It's just when you in new surroundings and you got to do different things and it's just crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. But I'm gonna try to get past it. I'm gonna try to get around it today. Let me shout out to my starting five today. Everybody can hear me. I'm gonna shout out to my starting five. Who we got today? We got the Panther Network. I'm still waiting on you, man. You to text me back, businessman. I'm still waiting on you to text me back. Was I too thorough for you? Just let me know. I'm just trying to figure out. We got who else? We got Brad Kimball is in the building over there on YouTube. We got Sterling Creeks over there, in YouTube. We got Tyrone Caldwell. Where you been, man? D Holcomb. I see all y'all. And then we got Daryl Anderson, Chris Charles. Guys, share the show, everybody. Did I share it? Make sure you share the show, my people. My people, share the show. Let me share it. I think I shared it already. It's Tuesday. I'm still on the way. Yo, let me tell y'all something. I think this is about the third. One, two, three. The third time. I've been in an earthquake. I was in an earthquake yesterday. Yes, right in the middle of it. As soon as I got off the show, got back, and I went to get my grandson, came out on the balcony, and yo, it's rocking you. Like I said, what the heck is going on? It was different. All I can tell you, it was a little different. The earthquake and Malika Andrews, cause I'm not that far from what ESPN building is. What's up, Brandon? I'm not that far from where ESPN's building is. So, hold up, I'm trying to move this out of the way. And let me make sure everything is off. Yeah. And I'm not that far. And hold up. And it was weird. I mean, but Malika was so professional with hers. I don't know why I am. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me see. Because my latency is not good today. It was too good yesterday. I should be back. Let me know. Can y'all hear me? Let me know when you can hear me. Somebody put something on the screen. Let me know. Got a little latency problem today, right now. All latency is I feel myself lagging today. Let me know if you on. Let me see. Let me talk. Is are you there? Wait a minute. Somebody tweet something. Okay, all right. I just want to know. Okay, thank you. Robbie Young, what's up, baby? Robbie Young is in the building. Thank you. Who is that? Are you there? Let me make sure. Okay, all right. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Ricky Scott, yeah, okay. I guess it's late. You know what? We're gonna work it anyway. As long as y'all can hear me. But like I said, I was in an earthquake yesterday, and I saw Malika Andrews in the. Oh, I know what might be the problem. Huh. I should try this. No, I want to do it in the middle of the show. Watch this.
We have a bit of an earthquake here in Los Angeles, so we're just going to make sure that our studio lights, everything stays safe, everything's shaking. You good, Mylan? Everybody good? All right, thank you so much for bearing with us through that. Our studio was shaking just a little bit. Tarsi, if you're still good in the studio and in the, everyone's still good? All right.
Had to representing the home country in these Olympics.
And it was so much fun to see, particularly the crowd sort of getting behind as we have a bit of an earthquake here in Los Angeles. So we're just going to make sure that our studio lights, everything stays safe, everything's shaking. You good, Mylan? Everybody good? All right, thank you so much for bearing with us through that. Our studio was shaking just a little bit. Tarsi, if you're still good in the studio and in the, everyone's still good? All right.
Y'all, I was in that. I was there. I was right in the middle of that yesterday, y'all. What's up, Willie? What's up, Brent? What's up? I was right in the middle of that yesterday. I mean, it was weird. When I tell you it was different, it was. I mean, it was. I mean, ain't nothing you can do about it. Who all been on? Anybody been in an earthquake? Let me know if you've been in an earthquake before. Because it was. I'm telling you, I had my. Oh, y'all think about it. I was with my grandson, so I was cool. I mean, not cool, but I wasn't. Ain't nothing I can do about it. I was gonna make it do what it do, baby. But she was so professional, man. I don't like her that much because she was she be talking crazy to the brother, so I don't really like her that much. But but she was cool. She was cool and collected under that. Y'all see my boy behind me, Stefan. Stephen Curry. I got to do that too. What else? Y'all, I just figured out my problem, my latency problem. I just figured it out. I figured it out during the show. I'm trying to do too much, and sometimes you try to do too much. It'll tell you to slow your little butt down. But back to where I was. I heard a guy talking the other day, businessman. Brandon, I'm glad you're here. I heard a guy talking. It was talking about people don't like when you said the world is caught up. American basketball, the world is caught up. A lot of people get offended. Well, our 1,500 unbeaten the world. Our 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, they just killing the world. That ain't what I'm talking about. When I say the world's caught up, it just means y'all got to realize a while back when we go to the Olympics, like I think when Michael Jordan them played in '92, it wasn't but what 2 or 3 guys off of the Olympic that played in the NBA that was in the Olympics. This time it was about 70 or 80 some players. So it's a little different, but I ain't saying the world is past us. But these other teams, man, we just it's not a walk in the park. Maybe if you said that better, it's just not a walk in the park for the USA anymore. And then I thought about it, and then people thought it'll never happen. But then I thought about it. I heard this guy the other day. He was talking about Canada was the dominant hockey nation at one point, right? And but now it's not. You follow me? Canada, he said, now people all over the world are they getting top hockey players. The NHL is getting top, hockey players from America, from all over. Canada don't dominate no more. So we can't sit back and with our arrogance. And when people say that, that just means you need to work harder. Some people take it, man, you talking about America. I'm glad to be an American. I'm sorry, I just needed something. At least I know I'm free. But I sit here and thought about it. Are y'all understanding the parallel that I'm talking about? Canada used to be football everything, football royalty. And now people has caught up with old Canada. But it's okay. Just want to share that with you, because some people, so you can have some more arguments when you're at the nail shop and the barber shop and the car wash shop. Then I saw where Carmelo Anthony said that he wouldn't trade his gold medals for an NBA championship. He said that this medal means something totally different than an NBA championship. It's passion, it's pride for the whole country. What you think? If y'all don't have a medal or an NBA championship to trade, but but we like to give our little opinions out. What do you think about that one? Corey Willis, what do you think about that? Brandon Wheatfall, if you had 3 Olympic medals, if you was good enough to get 3 Olympic medals and you went through so much to get those medals, what do you think about, would you trade them for just to have one championship? Huh? That's Mellow talk. What's up, Thad Moody? Would you do it? Would you do that? Just asking. I mean, they just said, they just wanted to ask. Somebody asked that question, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna talk to the Chop Shop about it. Y'all gotta understand, when I talk to people, and they get to asking me questions, I said, you know what? I'm gonna call the Chop Shop. Let me talk to the Chop Shop. Y'all don't understand. I know y'all think y'all get, but the information in some of the comments y'all have, I'm telling you, I take those compliments serious and I take them to heart, and I put them right up there with and I go home and think about it. I'm not the kind of guy that when I learn something new, I like it. Some people just they don't want to learn nothing new, but that's them. Let's see. Do you have a problem? Got another one. Because people send me some questions. Do you have a problem with? That's a good one. See, that is what I just wanted to hear. He said, that's Melo's opinion. No. He said he wouldn't. No, he said he wouldn't, Thaddeus. I'm sorry. Maybe I was wrong. I might have misspoke. He said he wouldn't trade his gold medals for an NBA championship. So you and him have the same opinion. I might have misspoke. I'm just letting you know. That's the same opinion. You and him got the same opinion. You and old Mello. Since you're trying to talk about Mello, y'all leave Mello. Mello was at every game, man. Him and his son. Man, I like that. But then I got another question for y'all. Do y'all have a problem with Americans that cheered against USA basketball? Like the Denver Nuggets fans were cheering for Jokic. And maybe the OKC people were cheering for. I know you Houston people weren't cheering for Canada because y'all don't like Dylan Brooks that much. But do you have a problem with it? Somebody asked me that question. I said, let me pose it to my people before I get into this thing. Do y'all have a problem with it? Nobody have a problem with it? Nobody? Okay. Shout out to Kevin Durant. He's buying a minority ownership stake in the Paris Saint-Germain, France. France's biggest and most successful soccer club. You know what? He reminded me of that. Let me see if I got that video of Denzel Washington. Hold on. Let me see if I got it. Let me see. Here it is. This is what it remind me of.
Like, I'm leaving here with something. You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something. Like, I'm leaving here with something. You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something. Like, I'm leaving here.
I'm trying to make a little fun of it. Kevin Durant said, I'm leaving here with something. I got a gold medal, But I'm leaving here with more. That man went and bought a minority stake into the basketball program. Now I think that's I think that's I kind of like that. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. And Odyssey said, I want USA to win, and if I have a favorite player playing for another country, he can hit 30. I like that. I like that, Odyssey. I like Odyssey say he has a problem with it. That is Moody say he don't have a problem with it. What everybody else think? What everybody else think? I know it's a lot of misinformation. My partner, I got some great friends. He sent me this video this morning, and let me see what time he sent it to me. Y'all got to understand what time he sent this thing. It was 7:30 my time. Well, okay, it was 7:30 my time, so it wasn't that. And what y'all, before I go there, I wonder how much I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question. He should receive something because he probably won't put the deal together. That is Moody asked the question. How much climbing? He should get something. That is Moody. If you put the deal together, that is Moody. You mess around and come to me with a deal, and you put the deal together. Let me make sure big enough so I can see that. That they got. I done switched screens on y'all. Okay, that's bigger. That's big. Oh, did I messed it up? Come on, go back up there. Go back up there. Don't do me like that. I done hid the thing. But y'all got to understand, Daz Moody. When you bring a deal to the table, you should get paid for it. You follow me? You should get paid for it. Booker got 2 gold medals. Shout out to Booker. Gary Carter, extra eyes. I'm glad you're here. Anybody been looking? Hey, y'all, anybody been looking at football? You know, I know y'all. I used to talk about it a lot, but since the Colin Kaepernick and other stuff in the CTE, football has. I didn't want to promote them as much. I still love the guys being able to be paid by football. I love it. Football is one industry that make more black millionaires than any other American industry, and I salute that. But they just do some rotten ass stuff that I know that I can't talk to y'all about it because y'all fans, and I want y'all to love y'all stuff. But it's just me. I got this thing. But this kid Jaden McDaniels. I'm kind of gonna like him, and Caleb Williams. I'm thinking about him. I'm excited to see those young guys play. I'm excited about KC, the worthy kid, one of the fastest guy in the NBA. I mean, in the NFL. Gary Carter is the messiest dude in the world, man. He's so messy. He is messy Marvin. But y'all, let me keep going. Let me keep going before I go there. I'm gonna go there because I'm gonna tie it into something. I was thinking about something. All of us, especially in summer basketball, and y'all got to realize the reason I talk about summer basketball a lot on this show because over the last 7 years, the summer basketball community we have educated, inspired young men and young women to go on and do great things and on this show. And Jimmy was he's the high school basketball guru. We have Chris Walker. He had a summer basketball team. Robert Hatter had a summer basketball team. So I got a lot of ties to this basketball community. My son grew up and played in this very summer basketball in Houston summer basketball community. So of course I'm going to talk about subjects, good or bad, about them because I want us to get better. But some people, You gotta understand when some people just sometimes just sit back and be quiet and learn or add something to the conversation. But I was watching this video, and I'm gonna play it for you. Let me see. I'm just gonna play it for you. And I'm sitting there watching this. This is pregame. Let me go over here so we won't miss him. Let me get out of his way. I'm sitting there watching this. You know what I said to myself? If I was on his team, they'd be showing my video too. Why he the only one out there shooting? I hope it's somebody on the other side. I hope it's somebody in the auxiliary gym. But I would be right there. Hey, man, your turn, my turn. Your turn, my turn. Your turn, my turn. Do you high school players, do you summer basketball players, do you high school players, do y'all copy this? Sonya. Sonya. TJ Ford gave my son and Jeff Roberson some of the best advice that I ever had. Those are the only two high school players that he, at that particular time, he allowed to come to his workout with his pros, who was at Kent K High School. And he came over there and told the young guys, because the pros coming off the floor, they was icing their knees up, they was getting third. He told them, he said, look, whatever you see them doing, that's what you need to do. In this gym, because what they're doing out there, you ain't trying to do with it, whatever they're doing out there. But inside this gym, you see them go over there and stretch. You see them stretching. You see them do. How could I be his teammate and I'm not in there doing this stuff? Are y'all following me? Somebody, Gary, you be at some of these practices. Who else I got on here? Who else in here? Where are some of basketball people? Brandon Wheatfall, you in the gym? Do your son go through this kind of stuff? Tank, do your son shoot that many shots? Ricky Scott, do your kids do that kind of stuff? Tyrone Caldwell, Sterling Queeks, Brad Kimball, Brandon, Johnny Arnett. But all of them want to walk in that gym and shoot threes. But they ain't putting in this work. I thought that was beautiful. Steph has such a pure stroke and a jump shot, but he used to didn't have all of that. He had to work through it. He used to push his shot. He was so little. And people just watch Curry and just think they can shoot from that range because he make it look so easier. The mold for this guy is broken. And y'all got to realize his brother had the same training that he had. Exact same training. His brother can shoot, but he can't shoot like that. You know, new players come up imitating him, but nobody can catch him like that. And I don't think anyone ever will, man. I just thought about that. Ain't nobody talking to me. Anybody see a high school player work like that? How you expect to get better? And I'm showing you these insane things, these to the edge things, because you say you want something. Y'all got to realize we don't have a marquee player coming out of Houston. We don't have no player that everybody's talking about. Everybody got to get the gym talking about. I ain't talking negative, but we don't. Do y'all remember when Bryce Griggs was playing, everybody was trying to get to the gym to watch him play? Because his work ethic. What's up? What's up? What's up, Paul? Paul, I was just showing some, Paul. I was just showing this video, Paul, and it just made me think, Paul. You know how I do, Paul. You know, back, Paul, I just sit back and watch this, and just watch this. And my thing is, do other players copy this? Where's his teammates? Because instead of being on the sideline stretching, I'm out there shooting with him. Steph, move out the way. Steph, it's your turn, my turn. Your turn, my turn. Paul, this is still one of the most impressive things I've ever seen done on a basketball court. But I just hate when I can't get no response from my community when I know ain't no. Why aren't our kids doing that? We can't marvel Malcolm and Stephen Curry. Where is the kids that say they want to be like him or say they my problem is they walking in the gym trying to shoot 3-pointers. But are they putting in this work? Are they putting in this work? Brandon, I need to talk. I don't want nobody to say nothing. Y'all scared? Is somebody gonna tweet about y'all? See, I ain't scared. I told y'all I'll take the hit. Thank you, Aaron Sam. Man, I will take the hit. I ain't telling him to be like Steph, but if you're going to go and try to shoot, if you're trying to shoot all them threes, if I saw that video right there, somebody need to be, you know how, hold up. The other day, somebody spliced some out that I said on the show and start spreading it around. Why don't y'all do me a favor and splice this out and send it out to every kid? Send it out to TSU and send it out to KTSU. Y'all didn't get that. Let me repeat that one. Y'all would take something that's of no consequence and spread that. But why not spread something like this? I wonder how many people, hold up. I wonder how many people gonna go splice this video that I just showed and what I just said. Why? No. Just splice this video of what I just said. I'll tell you later, Paul. Splice this video and send it out and at said, parents, listen to this, parents. I wonder how y'all see how unproductive some of these grown-ups in this basketball community is. Let me tell you something. All you got to do is make it fun. He said, and kids nowadays don't work on shooting form and the right footwork to get better at shooting. I always tell my kids to start inside first and work. Oh, but see, that's you. So that's why, Aaron, I'm on this show. It wasn't no coincidence, Aaron. No. Listen, no. I didn't say nobody editing content. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. He said they don't even get on their high school gun. Wow. Don't do me like that. Don't do him like that, Gary. He said that's crazy. There's no room. Well, y'all. Hey, I'm gonna bring Jimmy in, but I was just curious about that, y'all. I see kids just walk in the gym and they just get to throwing their stuff, just get to throwing up threes. But I just wondered, are they in the gym? And Gary Carter said they don't even get on the gym in their high school gun. Gary, that's not good. But let me bring Jim in here. High school basketball. I was sitting in Marvel. I played a video of Stephen Curry and some of his pregame workouts. And all I wanted to know is, do anybody out here, do any kid work this hard? You know, I mean, because Jimmy, you already, Jimmy, you give tournaments. Don't everybody in there jack up threes? When you at your tournament, don't you see a lot of people shooting threes? But Jimmy, in order to shoot them, all I'm wondering, how much work are you putting in? How much work are you putting in? That's all. You know, because Jimmy, this stuff just don't happen with osmosis. It just don't have, Jimmy. You have to put in this game, any game you in, you have to put in work. And Jimmy, and I'm, you know, you gonna cover whoever it is, but I'm used to trying to cover the best player because over the last 30 years, people are still asking me, Robert, who's the best player? What do you think about this game? What do you think about this game? Robert, what do you think about Tyler Smith? What do you think about him? What do you think about him? He lived in Houston. Did you ever see him play? Y'all people still ask me these questions. So that's why I'm going to always be involved in this thing, because I'm trying to find out. I want to see a marquee play. Jimmy, I'm sorry. You might have teams, good matchups, but I don't see too many players that I'm rushing. Jimmy, I did not go to the EYBL. Think about this, y'all. I had free access, free hotel, I had everything I wanted to go to any event I wanted to go to. And I did not show up because I didn't have nobody I wanted to see, especially from Houston. I didn't want. I'm tired of seeing other people. AJ the bandster. I don't want. I don't know him. I'm gonna see him later. But I didn't have no team from Houston. I didn't have no player that I was can't miss, can't watch. That's how I am. But Jimmy, welcome to the show. I'll just trying to bring you up. But that's the subject that I was talking about. And is we just not working hard enough, or what the hell is going on? What's up, man?
Oh man, shoot, hey. Just like the campaign. I don't know. It's like I'm dragging or something on this thing.
You good on the main feed. You're good on the main. You know, I tell you, you good on the main feed.
I'm good. Yeah. I was always taught that, you know, when it comes to 3-pointers.
Okay.
And it was funny as hell. And I think George Raveling might have gave me this one. Okay. He said, and sometimes, you know, old cats, they give you stuff and it don't hatch till later on. He said, whenever a kid shoots what you think is a bad 3-point shot, immediately look at the coach.
Okay.
Because if the coach's reaction is going to let you know something. Because let's say if that's little Johnny that ain't got no business shooting that shot, or if he don't never make it and he's shooting, I'm talking about what you deem as an ill-advised 3. He shoots this ill-advised 3, and immediately that coach don't even flinch, and he just sitting just looking. That kid must make those threes a lot of time. Or the next guy come down, he shoots the 3 from the same shot, same spot. And the coach immediately turns around and go get his ass up out of there. Guess what? That lets you know this reaction. Sometimes you gotta realize the coach may feel he makes that shot more than we believe. Always pay attention to the coach. You'll be able to tell most of the time.
And I do that, Jimmy. Jimmy, I do that. But it's just me. I still, you know, I know about this game myself. I don't need to watch the coach. And maybe it's the coaches.
But say you're watching a kid you just walked in the gym, and there's 2 teams playing. You never saw little Johnny before in your life, and that's the scenario I'm talking about.
Okay.
And you looked around, and you're like, why you ain't taking this dude out? It's a reason. And ain't nobody else saying nothing. It's a reason. It's like Steph Curry. Steph Curry was missing.
Go. Come on. I'm sorry. What'd you say?
I say, just like when Steph Curry was missing those threes, a lot of those threes in those first 3 games, guess what? Coach, Curry was like this. Missing no three. And you as a fan was watching, people that were watching the game was like, You wasn't even thinking about stop shooting it. You not once did you probably tell Steph Curry's
Never,
missing those shots.
ever.
Did you ever say, "What the hell are you doing, man? Stop shooting that. Pass the ball."
But
You
that's the
said the
best
other
in the
players.
world, though, Jimmy.
I understand that, but the psychology of it, knowing like he's gonna make the next one. So you're getting like the shooters, a real shooter will grow to think like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna make the next one. The next one going in. You get to expect that from certain people. The same thing from Kevin Durant. When Kevin Durant's shooting one and he miss, I'm like, he'll make the next one. He ain't gonna miss 2 in a row. He ain't gonna miss 3 in a row for sure. And sure enough, you're talking about a guy that hit like 56% of his threes in the Olympics this year. Okay, I mean, so, and speaking of the Olympics, man, do you guys realize how many players from the state of Texas were represented or had Texas ties in these Olympics? Did you guys see that? They said if Texas was its own country, we would have came in like in the top 5 of all the other countries. There were 17 medals were won just from Houston. I ain't talking about Texas. I done shrunk it. I done simplified the frame. 17 medals came from players with ties to Houston. I reworded that. Not necessarily born in Houston, not necessarily raised in Houston, but with ties, current or past ties to Houston. 17 medals, 6 gold medals. H-Town. This was an event. It was memorable. A lot of people didn't like to really. I thought Paris would have been a good, but Paris ain't getting a whole lot of great reviews from people that were there at all. They did not. I would have thought that the ambiance would have overwhelmed, but it didn't. Once you see the Eiffel Tower and you see the sun go down and see it come back up, take a few selfies or a few pics, been there, done that. But a lot of people,
Jimmy, they rude ass people over there. I've been there. They're rude ass people over there.
Well, Travis Scott knows that now.
Who?
Travis Scott
then
knows
he
that.
shouldn't have been trying to beat up his damn bodyguard. That's his damn fault. He fighting with his own bodyguard and went to jail.
Well, his bodyguard should have been his ass on that phone with that man trying to get somewhere. He on the phone. You saw that video, Al. He on the phone.
But
Travis Scott wasn't.
So I fight him and take my ass to that penitentiary?
No. I'm just talking about. You could tell. We don't know what caused the squabble between him and that, but you can hint that it probably, the angst probably was ignited in Travis Scott when he got in that doggone minivan, and dude got in the minivan with him, had to like shit. And he's like, "Hold on, man, get your ass back out there and get them people away from this bus." And you could just tell right there, looking back on it, he was already gonna say something or do something to that dude when they got back.
Fire him. Don't fight him. Fire his ass on the spot and give him a one-way ticket back home and go on by your bit. Not go to jail, sir. That's the point I'm trying to say. Fire him. Okay, fire him, not fight him. You got the F word. You got the right F word, but fire his ass. Hey, that's all you got to do. Okay. In my terms, that's called a one-way ticket back home. One-way ticket back home. And have my other bodyguard flying out. That's all. You don't go to jail like that. Your father. You got a record label. You're legal. You employ people. You come on now. Come on. That's unnecessary. And Aisha Carey found out. Them folks don't care about them out there. They say you can't go. Our car's over there. It won't pick us up over there. French people, Jimmy. I promise. When I went, I made sure I knew as much French that I could, so I could. Because when you don't, they don't. It's like you don't know French. You know, that's how they act. That's how they act to you, Jimmy, over there. So I'm gonna have me a couple of little parlez-vous fun plays up in there. You know what I'm saying? You know, where is the chance Elysee and you know, stuff like that. You got to have something like that. And then they'll be more comfortable. But those are some of the rudest ass people. Kelly Rowland. Did you see Kelly Rowland at the Cannes Film Festival? She coming up the red carpet, and the people were waving, and she was waving. They just pushed her off to get out of the way. But they let the other people that didn't look like her just stay on the carpet as long as they want to. Hey man, French, yeah, Jimmy, that country ain't y'all can have it. Y'all can have it.
That was one of the down. I guess the down moments.
But I got something else for you to help you, because you was talking about the Houston athletes. Then I looked up something. They talking about athletes from 4 California universities. Athletes from 4 California universities won 89 Olympic medals. The United States didn't win, but won 26 total. The 4 California universities had 89%. And they got the list here. Athletes from Stanford University alone won more medals than all but 7 countries in the world. Stanford had 39, Cal had 23, USC had 15, UCLA had 12. Wow. Then I keep going down and keep going down. Texas had 15. Virginia had 15. Penn State had 13. Kentucky had 11. So they went down.
When you're talking about Texas, you're talking about University
of Texas. I'm sorry. University of Texas. I'm talking. Yeah. Texas A&M had 6, Jimmy. Texas A&M had 6. Okay. What else?
U of H?
2.
Okay.
2.
2 medals.
2. Huh?
So there was
2
medals in U of H?
Yeah, 2. Yeah. That's what they got here.
I thought it was 2 guys that won the medal in the one race. They were both from another country, and they played because they were Carl Lewis's ex-players on the track and field team. And they were both, one from Great Britain.
Like I said, I'm just going by what information they have here. I don't know. About that. I don't know about them guys. They said USC sponsored the track and field. Sure did. USC wasn't playing. Stanford did too.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I know 2 of those guys that graduated and ran for U of H. They didn't run for USA. They were in the same race. Matter of fact, that was the race when USA got disqualified, the 4x1.
Yeah.
They placed 2nd and 3rd.
But Jimmy, you know why they got qualified, because the other boy dropped out, and but
that spirals all down here. It's just like that was stinky all the way.
Yeah, that was stanky.
It started with the 200-meter race
when he got his head tore off.
And well, not getting his head tore off, I don't think as much. I think his reaction after losing the race or getting bronze. What did he get? What bronze?
No, he got silver. He got 2nd.
Silver after not winning first place. His reaction is what soured so many people, because you have to realize he took it upon himself. Everybody ain't cut for it. You got to be able to take it like you dish it. And that's the great thing about being a supreme smack talker. A supreme smack talker, people can't wait to see how you're going to react when the rabbit got the gun. That's all. People like to see, people love, that's in the street, playing street ball. Everybody loves smack talking, but you also can't wait to see that one guy when he getting his ass tore up the bone, how he's going to react, how he's going to respond. And this young man right here, I get it, but I don't get it. You had COVID.
He's an enigma. That's all I put it like that. He's an enigma.
You had COVID. Okay, if this is the case, why don't
Jimmy should
the,
have just
the,
shut up, Jimmy, because we ain't gonna
the
never know. Because
federation
he was in the
the,
club, Jimmy. He was in the club that night dancing his ass off.
with no mask on?
Yes.
With no mask on. So if you felt that supremely that divinely, oh, I need to go and get well, I need to go and isolate. You didn't want to. You had your mask on when you talked to the NBC reporter shortly after the race. You had your black mask on. Why didn't you not have it on in the club, in the bar? And this is the thing
so everybody in there got COVID. Dude,
I think that they should modify and say if a person tests certain or positive for certain stuff, then they you know what? If you're gonna run with your mask on. You got to do or don't run at all. If that's the case, because
something is fishy about that. That's why I'm glad you brought it up. I wasn't gonna bring it up.
I think it was more so the reaction. You know, now what they call it when you get nervous and you get in the rush. I think it was one of those. I think that caught a hold of him, and and it probably hampered. Yes, I'm not saying he didn't have COVID. Anybody can have COVID nowadays, but we don't believe that COVID is going to affect you if you are deemed healthy, as most people believe. Tried to make us believe 4 or 5 years ago.
Well, he was healthy because the man still ran real fast. Now he just didn't beat that other.
He ran pretty damn fast, didn't he?
Yeah.
He ran at 200 pretty doggone fast. Just didn't run it fast enough. That same guy had beat him in the semis. Yeah. That same guy
got smoked. That same guy got smoked in another race.
He got smoked in the relay. Different thing. Yeah, in a different thing though. But it was from talking to people in track. It's like in golf, Adam. Certain days, certain minutes, certain
what you know about golf, man? Come on, give me your analogy of golf. It's like
you mentioned golf. You like golf. It could be your day, or it can't be your day. You can be hitting them good, or you're not hitting them good. Right. So in track, certain people. That's why we hardly see one person come through and totally dominate. Those people come through every once in a while.
Yeah.
We embrace them. We embrace them while they're there. But
because everybody's fast. Everybody's equally fast. Everybody. Y'all gotta understand. These people are so they separated, Jimmy, by minute percentage points, and anything can happen. Just one twitch here, one twitch. That's determined. That's the difference. Golf is it ain't got to be your day in running, as in golf. Golf's just golf. Golf, but. Usain Bolt ain't nobody beat him. When you good, you just good, man. In that game, you can afford. And guess what? The boy got second place now. He got a silver medal. So it wasn't like he got dead last. But I'm gonna tell you, I love that Sha'Carri Richardson because I think they did her wrong. They did her wrong. She was gonna beat that girl. She was gonna beat that girl if they hadn't messed up her routine. I don't care what nobody say.
Well, hold on. I'm just saying, but the other girl didn't had to go through the same stuff, and she just laid it down. Said, you know what, I'm not going. You know what? Because my hamstring, I need to have a certain. From what I understand and what I read, she's a pro.
But Sha'Carri wasn't gonna do that. Sha'Carri wanted to run, man.
Well, she did. She did run.
Yeah.
She probably did run.
Yeah, but you compared her to the other girl. I was talking about Sha'Carri.
No, I'm saying, but didn't they both get turned around at the same time and had to go take the same walk?
Yeah, but the other girl chose not to. But Sha'Carri said, I'm running.
She chose not to for a reason that's her real routine, and she knows that if she don't go through a routine, she's not going to throw a rod on that, knowing that shit other. Then eventually Jamaica just said, you know what? I think they just pretty much almost laid it down the rest of the way. It appears with
man, ain't no way in the world I'm finna work all them years and lay down when I go there. Ain't no way. That's what Sha'Carri Richards was thinking. That's why Nike just went and gave her $20 million the other day too. By the way, yeah, Nike just gave her. Said, baby, under adversity, you came back and said, okay, you stood up for the races. For the relay. And boy, that leg she ran. Oh my! But her and this Gabby Thomas. I'm just in love with these two girls. Let me tell y'all something. I'm telling you, I was so cheering for the Olympics. some about seeing that flag, I just ain't been right. But I was really cheering for that. I was really cheering for the Olympics this year. I mean, Jimmy, I even told the people yesterday, I said, had me singing a damn country song. I'm so proud to be an American. At least I know I'm free. I had me singing that kind of stuff. And then, yes, I did. Cause I mean, I was all American, man. Y'all got to understand that basketball, and women and men basketball games. Yo, I taped everything. I didn't miss a minute. Because I knew it was going to be exciting. I knew Wemby was going to play. I told everybody, Wemby, that's my dude. But and then I'm reminded this same America, Muhammad Ali, when he came from the Olympics, they talked crazy to him and called him out his name. And he took that medal and threw it in the river. I know the river over there in Louisville, right by the bridge, right by the Yum Center. And so it's weird, man. It was weird that me cheering for that flag and even seeing that flag and knowing, what that flag supposed to represent, but don't hold up to. But
And then you got it right. Yeah, I said it first. It
what?
was the bronze. It was the bronze. He got third, not second.
I thought he got.
But yeah,
I thought he beat
third.
that other guy.
Yeah, he and that
Hold on. I'm gonna look it up myself. I ain't going by what they say.
Yeah, he got third. That's Noah Lyles in the 200, and he went to what I call hyperventilating because he couldn't believe in his emotions, and he had all this stuff set. They had commercials set to run for him and everything, and which was running after the race.
Yeah, he got third.
You're
right.
Queued up, and
I had to look myself.
Who's like in basketball?
Uh-huh.
Track is a one-on-one sport for the most part. For the you got relays, but for the most part, who would be the USA MVP in track and field this year? Girl, we do one for boys, men, one for women. One for men, one for women.
Gabby.
Who would be? Let me write that. You say Gabby.
I got Gabby for the women.
And who else?
That's it. For the men.
That's it?
Oh, I thought you said my MVP. I'm giving you one. I ain't finna give you no list up.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, who's the men?
You know who I like? A man that stood out. I can't get his name right now. That was a crying shame. The guy who won the 400. And he lunged. Kristen something. And he lunged to win. Jimmy, Jimmy, I done ran that race before when I was young. And I know it takes you.
Different type of running right here.
I said that. I'm talking about that particular race. It don't matter if a human body trying to run his ass around 400.
Chris Bailey.
Yeah. He when he lunged and won that race, because he wasn't supposed to win that race. I go back like the people in him and Gabby just inspired me. Gabby Thomas, they really inspired me. Those are my two. Somebody said a hurdle lady, McLaughlin.
My chick, I'm gonna go with Sydney McLaughlin.
Okay, y'all can have
Sydney. Oh man, Sydney.
No, I like her. I just don't like her over Gabby. I couldn't pick but one.
Yeah. Sydney was dominant.
And see, that race ain't as glamorous as the 200 meters to me. I don't hear nobody talking about, man, the hurdle winner. No.
She done made that, but Sydney's making the hurdle sexy again. It's sexy. It's sexy watching her. You look at her, she easy on the eyes.
You ain't seen Gabby?
Oh, come on now, Gabby. That's a free space and bingo. Let me tell you something. Our whole crop, might be the best looking crop.
Yes.
I say crop. I'm using crop as a guy. Don't take
don't take it wrong.
Our field of women in this year's Olympics might be, as a unit, the best pound for pound, the best. When I say pound for pound, I'm talking about what you realize. All track and field women got bodies. So you throw
Yes,
it
yeah,
out the window. That's all.
is there. The body
So
is there.
pound for pound, you know, I'm talking about from the
Neck up.
shoulders up.
Yeah.
Because ain't none of them, all of them, what it is, let me see. So D, big, A. So all of them must be an A's on with the things, huh?
They have them smashed in because they don't want them. They don't want to move, and you can't be moving. Them things can't be moving,
they got the wrap on it like Juwanna Man. They put a wrap on it. What they do?
Jimmy, that too much juice be moving when you going down there. You got to be aerodynamically sound. You got to be aerodynamic.
I went and some of them girls got some kids. And I like, why the baby ain't got nothing. Baby got to drink. We got to drink some milk.
Let me help you out, homeboy. Let me tell you something. Speaking of babies, Ayaye, Valerian, Yaye for the France team. I was so proud of seeing her. You know why I was so proud? The last time I saw her, Jimmy, in Tokyo, they won the bronze medal. Jimmy, she was pregnant and had the baby in January. The Olympics is this time, and she was pregnant with child. Imagine, we talking about sports feet in sports. Imagine having a whole human being in your body and winning a medal. Serena Williams at the Australia Open. Man, these women are amazing. Having a whole body in you, and you playing against the best women in the world. Yaye, she my girl. That was my person of the Olympic. Valeria, I think Yaye. Played for the France team. And then a teammate, what's my girl, Gabby Williams. Oh, them Gabbies was taking over the damn Olympics. That was a good name for the Olympics.
I just read the stat on Sydney McLaughlin. She broke her own world record for the 6th time.
Oh, she good.
She set the world record 6 times. That is totally dominant.
Yeah, she good, but I can't pick but one.
She ain't but 25. Alan. She got one more lap around the track. In LA, so what you think about a young fella?
Which one? Quincy.
Little Quincy.
Yeah,
Little Quincy got there, man. And Quincy,
man, go, man. No, you ain't finna talk about no Quincy on it. He got his ass smoked.
Like rerun behind that garbage truck, man. Remember rerun over? Remember Russ Hadden? Remember rerun got behind that truck, man. That's our Quincy. Let me give him a baton in my hand, man. Look, Quincy got to fighting that out like a sissy, man.
Quincy got to go medal on your ass though. Now, how about that? Quincy got to go medal. Hey Jimmy, you know what I love about USA basketball though?
Oh, man.
You know what I love about USA basketball? The coaches don't get no medal.
Shit, why?
No, they don't. Only the participants get medals. Coaches do not get a medal. Google it. Coaches do not get a medal. On Steve Kerr would not get a medal. Only the participants.
They need to do something about that, man.
No, they don't. Coaches ain't did a goddamn. What the hell they done now? Run their damn mouth.
First of all, I was deep diving into those medals. It's what medal is it? Iron. I want to say it's iron. It's only 6% gold. They make everybody think that thing was all gold. It's 6% gold. It's iron. And these
it's
medals,
the prestige that come with it.
Yeah. I'm talking about, but it's thicker. It's worth something. Of course, you earn that. But damn,
I thought y'all knew that. You know what I'm sitting up thinking about? I thought it was common knowledge. Yeah, the coaches don't get no medals. Only the participants in the game get a medal. The golf coach don't get no medal. The damn track coach don't get no medal. Nobody gets a medal but the participants.
Well, that's right. That's right. Because when we do these grassroots basketball events, we don't get no coaches the medal. Now
Well,
they
we
got
ain't talking
something
about
left. They ain't got
y'all.
no,
Y'all
they
can do
ain't
if
got
y'all
no
want to.
players.
Y'all can get a coach a medal.
You buy 10, 12 medals, 12 tops. And so they got 10 players, and coach got to make do, and he hold the plaque or whatever, take the plaque home. That's
Yeah,
what you
yeah.
do.
Take a picture with the guys with the medal. That's all you
Yeah,
can do.
y'all roll it around. That's what y'all rotate it. That's so. Polo Quincy, we talked about
No,
him.
man, I like Quincy. You ain't finna have Quincy like that.
Say, man, why they let Quincy run the champion in the final, man?
Man, come on, man. He had his ass up there with his mom and dad where he should have been.
They heard him cut Quincy. Hey, look at little daddy. Look at we damn near F this thing off, man. We sit your little ass over here. Do your homework.
I can't, man. I don't want to laugh at that. That's not fair. You shouldn't laugh at that.
Don't do your homework, man. You got first period. You got first period geometry Tuesday. Get your ass to do your homework. Go cut a frog or something open in the stand. We give it your ass, man. We bring you something back. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go to the store. I'm gonna bring you something back, player. I got something for you. We'll get you a chunk of your milk. That's what they did to little Quincy ass, man. Now, it's 3-on-3 conversation. I love the Olympics.
They were terrible. Now you can talk about them. I'm gonna talk about them. Jimmy Fidel, that was terrible, man.
3-on-3. I swear to you, I tried my best to give one game a chance.
I could
with the USA.
I could. I could. I could.
I just, dude, that was. The rules are different in 3-on-3, but it's not that different. To some of you,
Jimmy ain't got nothing to do with no rules. Jimmy, that motherfucker got their head wore out, man.
No, I mean like
everybody playing by the same rules, though, Jimmy.
It's Ice Cube inserted himself into the equation and challenged whoever win the Olympics.
Does he ever just shut up?
3-on-3. Well, no, that was a good opportunity. They gave him the microphone. They put the mics in his face. So it got traction, Hatter, because the team accepted. The gold medal winning team, I think they was, Netherlands or whoever it was. So, however, the governing body, as I last checked on yesterday, were rumored to be hindering that process and getting away because they are the governing body of all international teams. So that means that if they say no, don't do it. And you have to understand something.
What they gonna do to them boys if they do? What can they do to them?
Well, they can sanction. They can sanction them. They can not let them participate in the form. It's part of the protection. They can do a couple of things to them. But I understand the Ice Cube thing from afar and what it smells like to me. Here's what it smells like. Just say if the NCAA with grassroots basketball, I bring it home this way. They got the EYBL, right? And the sneaker events. Let's say that was an independent event that's not part of the sneaker conglomerate, and they started to have traction and move the needle. Let's say that was an independent event that had enough sponsor. Somebody hit lotto and say, you know what? We're going to give out $100,000 to each team that win first place. $50,000 for second place, 25 for third. Then what would happen is some of those teams would probably leave and come and play over their event. Well, the big three had overcome the major hurdle, and they stood they were going to collapse. It was going to collapse. They got their second win. And they, with the 3-on-3 in the Olympics just came back in 2020. If Ice Cube was to play your team and beat this team, then Ice Cube Big Three would have grounds to say, why not let my 3-on-3 be the representative of the Olympics next time? And that would insert and give him amount of power in that sector that that they don't feel that's not part of the room, the normal room. So, and then the NBA has been fighting against the big three in the past at every turn. So, NBA has a relationship with the governing body, with the what is the CAS? That's one of the governing bodies, and the FIBA. They have a relationship, so they don't want Ice Cube to be empowered in such fashion. That's what I think about it. I mean, but I like the thought. It would definitely break the internet. It would, but that would be Ice Cube money. Nobody's getting on their revenues, so that they don't want that. Especially I know, and I understand. Big Ice Cube is the face of the big three. He's not. That big three has other owners. Remember, he sold. It ain't Ice Cube is just the face. Let's get that. So you guys do your homework on that. But guess what? He's one of the founders. But he's that thing had a lot of, he had to tap out and sell some of his shares early on in that thing to make this thing float. But I ain't mad at him. I'm not mad at Hatter because it would be fitting with the Olympics in 2028 coming to Los Angeles. You already see the Snoop Dogg movement. Then Snoop Dogg in the Olympics with bringing Dr. Dre on the stage. If Ice Cube and his big three could somehow
No, Jimmy, they didn't end it, Jimmy. They began 2028.
Well, it was during that closing.
No, they were here. They were Long Beach.
No, I'm saying they were here, but they pieced it in. They were here.
Yeah,
they were in America.
See,
but I'm saying wasn't that during the same broadcast? Like they segued into the other one.
But I'm just saying it's the ending. Whenever the other one ends, you have to begin the next one. Yeah. And that's what they did. Yeah,
they
do it every year now. They do that every year. Yeah,
but that you can see that way now. Ice Cube has a place. You're in his city. The big three would be, if it's still lasting, it would have stayed to taste the test of time, man. It would be going on 10 years at that point. Why not find a way to make it work or make him qualify? At least let them, the way that they qualify instead of just inviting the guys. Let teams qualify. He has teams. And guess what? Those are guys that know that many of those guys on those teams know the ropes. They done been there, done that, because most of those guys are former NBA players. They let them get physical. It would help the viewership, because we don't. Name two players off the 3-on-3 team. Any of you guys are watching right now. Name two. Men and women combined. Name two. You see
Jimmy Fredette. I got Jimmy Fredette, and I got the girl Haley Van Lee. Haley Van Lee. Jimmy Fredette on the men's team. Haley Van Lee, the one who went trade with Angel Reese this year. Now she done switched back school. She done switched to another school. Going to another school now. She was terrible.
They didn't realize
they got a bronze though, Jimmy. The women got a bronze.
The women got the bronze.
Yeah.
Did the men win a game?
Man, I don't think, Jimmy. I think me, you, and Paul Miranda. No, not Paul Miranda. Me, I'm just messing with you, Paul. We could have beat them guys. It was I'm still shocked at the Snoop stuff though. That's amazing. When I look at it, I just think it's amazing. It's amazing. I understand all that, but I still think only in America.
You think about this. Think about this. The publicity that Snoop Dogg has received over the past 5-6 years, the embracement is the equivalent. You would, if it was described to you and you just read it on paper, the before and after for Snoop, you would swear he was white. It don't even match a black man in America. based on his, if you look at his resume, his qualifications, if you just think of what I'm saying, he's the closest thing that we get to seeing to getting white treatment. Is and he's killing it at every turn. Think about it. He gets to glorify gang affiliation. On the broadcast the other night, that song what he was singing, right? I'm cripping it up. And they didn't beep it out. They didn't beep it out. He gets to wear his rags in his pocket. He gets to, of course, weed is legal in many states and is going to be, and all over many countries. But even before then, he glamorizes getting high. Think about it. Don't nobody dare put him in handcuffs. He gets to do, and it was a home run for NBC. Home run for them. Now, know what happens now? People that never watched The Voice are going to watch The Voice to see what how cool Snoop is going to be, what Snoop is going to wear, how they're going to interact with Snoop until it ain't fun to them watching it no more. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. And I'm not mad at it at all. I mean, it's rumble, young man, rumble. Got a good question for you guys. If you can share the show right now, that would be great. Can you share the show? It's 15 minutes past the hour. We're on the back nine on the Chop Shop. Shout out to all you guys out there. We need you guys to share the show, if you would, real quick. I'm going to share it myself. It's that time. We're back in the saddle. Let me see. I'm sharing it. Give us thumbs up if you're on YouTube watching us right now. And you can share it from YouTube to your Twitter page as well. If you want, you could do that. Share. Let's get a good share, mass share, right? Let's see. Now, I got that done. I'm going to ask you guys something. Who do you think is going to take the torch for the 2028 Olympics? I got my thought. Who you nominate? You got to foreshadow out 4 years from now. Who do you think is going to carry that torch? It's been significant. Whether ever since Muhammad Ali back in Atlanta, ever since Ali, that's the last time we've had the Olympics.
What about the multiple torches? Like Tony Parker, and they had multiple people carrying the torch.
Yeah, they pass them on along the way, don't?
They have multiple French.
I'm talking about that main one that's going to light that thing. The lighting is the main. Like Ali lit it, didn't it?
No, Ali was he'd have burned up everything. He was too shaky. They had somebody else at it.
He had the shakes at the time, but didn't he light? I thought he lit it. I thought they got his old elbow down there. So you know what I'm thinking? Okay. Oh, you know what? That's a good one. Holcomb say Magic Johnson. That's good. I'm thinking LeBron James. Magic Johnson's a good one.
He ain't. He ain't did nothing. No. He ain't that. No. Not in L.A. No.
Who?
LeBron James.
Magic? Not a good one.
Magic is the one, not LeBron James. Magic ain't got LeBron James ain't got no damn statue out there. Jimmy, I'm right around the corner. I just left the statue yesterday. He ain't got no statue out there. LA is not LeBron James City, man.
Understand something.
The world is LeBron James.
4 years out. LeBron. That means he has to do something for 3. We talking about foreshadowing 4 years out. We ain't talking about next year. LeBron is a candidate right now. It's a candidate. They're not saying he's going to be it. He's a candidate. He's definitely a candidate. If he does good in the world for 3 more years, now at the same time, his son might steal some of his thunder and pull him backwards a step or two, and. But LeBron is not a bad thought. Who else? Michael Jordan.
Venus and Serena, since it's America. Magic Johnson, Allison Felix,
Cheryl Miller.
They might have Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan will be wow. So that's right. It ain't about LA. It's about the Olympics. Michael Jordan, Michael Phelps, Simone Biles, Jimmy. She gonna be older. The most decorated ever.
Yeah, she's retired.
Yeah.
But is she gonna be? I think she will be coaching still. She's not to just go away. She has work to do with little Jordan Childs.
Jackie Joyner Kersey.
Simone still being there. So Jimmy, Simone ain't gonna hold it. She's still gonna be working.
Jimmy, Jackie Joyner Kersey. She attended UCLA.
Vanessa Bryant. That's a good candidate.
No, hell no.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Hey, Kobe's in the logo, man.
Yeah, but Kobe, that ain't his wife, ain't? Hell no.
Mama's in the logo.
Hell no.
Yeah, they gonna give her a leg.
I ain't giving Vanessa a leg to stand up.
Hey, now, only way it don't, she got 3 years to keep that relationship under the cover with her and that old Paul Gasol. If Paul Gasol
Paul Gasol ain't messing with her.
Oh, that was just fake?
Yeah.
That was fake?
No, it ain't.
Okay. That was fake.
No, that's a real family friend. Jimmy, hold up. Jackie Joyner Kersey. You got to realize. Let me give you. She attended UCLA, right? She was who will host some of the games, right? She made her Olympic debut in 84. What else she did? She won a silver medal with a heptathlon. She got a lot of LA ties. If you're out here, you'll know what I'm talking about. She won 3 Olympic gold medals in 88 through 92. She had 6 total in her career. I'm just saying, he ain't Carl Lewis, Jimmy. We got to think about Carl Lewis, too.
I think Carl already done something, didn't he?
No, he ain't did that.
But
let me see if my wild cards. I ain't got no.
I think Jackie Joyner is going to remember. Jackie was coaching the young girl, and the decathlon. I think Jackie Joyner is going to become her full-time coach. So she ain't going to be. I think I can just tell that little clip they showed. What's my young girl name? Who ran the race that Jackie Joyner ran? The
heptathlon. I don't know the name. I don't know the name though.
Remember, she would have won the race, Hatter, but she in the hammer.
Yeah.
So
she messed up.
Do the farthest that she has ever thrown it in her life.
Yeah, I saw that girl. Yeah.
And she was celebrating and didn't look down, and her foot touched the white. Her momentum had stopped her, but she was self-celebrating and jumped, and her foot touched the white, and that disqualified her.
All that damn celebrate. Quit all that damn celebrate.
I mean, man, she threw that thing the first she ever threw it, like 40-something yards, man. And I mean, so that cost her because in the 800,
I didn't see that.
I watched 800. She needed to win by like 10 seconds or 8 seconds, and that wasn't.
Hey, Jimmy, you know where Venus and Serena from, right?
They from down in LA, in California.
Yes, that's why I mentioned them first. That's a slam dunk.
Yeah.
Yes.
They could.
Both of them won the Olympic Games. Yes. Yes, and wait a minute, let me see. Venus participated in, I think, 2000, 2008, 2012, and 2016. The other one, she just, Jimmy, that's a slam dunk right there. That's a slam dunk there. And then they sponsored by Nike. Nike is official apparel of the United States. And I mean, that's a good one. I mean, that's one to think about. But then when you think about the Olympic icons in LA ties, then you got to go with Magic, Allison Felix. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff.
Okay, so here's what I did. I went back. It's a torch relay, right?
Yeah, that what Tony Parker and them did. Yeah,
I went back to Atlanta and I looked up. I just pulled up who was the torch relay in Atlanta. Remember, I think, ain't that the one that Ali? Is Ali doing in Atlanta, or was it somewhere else? Now
I
Ali
forgot
did.
when he did. I forgot.
Okay, but anyway, 4-time gold medal discus thrower Al Order, he carried the torch into the stadium. Then he passed it to Evander Holyfield. Remember, Evander lived in Atlanta, outside of Atlanta, at the time, and so he was on top of the world in the boxing era at the time. But did Evander actually fight in the Olympics? I
Yeah,
wonder if you have to be.
he fought in the
Oh, he
Olympics.
did?
Yeah,
Okay. Holyfield was then joined by Vuola Papitulu, and that's a former is a Greek former athlete and a politician. So it wasn't all Americans out of in Atlanta.
right.
This was a female. She was from Greek, Vula, right? So then she passed the flame to American swimmer Janet Evans, right? And then she carried it a lap around the track and a long ramp leading towards the northern end of the stadium. The identity of the final torch bearer had been kept secret and was only revealed when Muhammad Ali appeared at the top of the ramp.
Damn river.
He won a gold when he was 18 years old.
Threw that melon in the river, Jimmy. The white folks called him a nigga as soon as he came, excuse me, an N-word as soon as he came back. And he said, he threw it in the river. He said, I'm over here fighting for y'all. I'm over here and not come back and y'all still calling me? I don't need this melon. Yeah. I love Muhammad Ali, man. Hey, now Naomi Osaka, when it was in Tokyo, she lit the stadium cauldron, and Ayaka Tashiaki, Batman, they lit the outdoor cauldron. So I guess it's two different cauldrons that they're gonna light.
When she did in 2024?
Yeah, no, in 2020. 2020.
Who did? Let's look up 2024.
Naomi Osaka. Huh?
Who was the ones?
I don't know. I don't know who did 24. They ain't gave me that information. I didn't even look it up.
All we know is that's the thing that's funny because we think if people that don't know no better think Snoop was the only guy that it's multiple people.
No, Snoop just it was a leg. It was a leg. It's a lot of people. You carry it from place to place. I don't know the significance of it. I haven't studied it as much to know the significance of it, but it is what it is.
Oh, Pharrell Williams was part of the
Sure was. I remember him.
He got that deal with Louis Vuitton.
Yeah.
Remember, that's a connection.
He's the creative director at Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, so you could connect them. I like
Louis Vuitton is a French company.
Yeah. They wasn't that
visible. Owned by Bernard Arnault. One of the richest men in the world, by the way. Bernard Arnault.
Yeah, it's a bunch of torchbearers.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's just something that like I said, on the Chop Shop, we come up with stuff that most people don't think about, and it's good stuff, and we help educate each other about stuff like this as well. And that's what we're talking. We just tuned into the Chop Shop about the torch bearers. It's actual torch relay, and for the Olympics, it's multiple guys, multiple people that actually take the torch from one stage to the next. And I'm just looking at it right now. But and then also your three, you know what? Your three favorite. Let me see. Do we have time? Yeah, we do. Here's we go. Y'all want to do it? Let's go ahead on and do it. First, I make it easy for you. From this year's men's Olympic basketball team, the gold medal winning team, which 5 or which players, I ain't got to say a number, which players do you think will be on this team in 2028? That makes it easy. Which players do you think will agree? Will first either get invited and or accept the invite to play in 2028? Which players off this Olympic team? Right? Which ones? And I'm just curious to see some of you Hooper fans, many of you, all of you guys who I see you, Eddie Hardeman, Allison Felix. That's not a bad call. She got the most medals for in track and field. It's not a bad call. It's not a bad call. Yeah. Anna Hall. That's the chick, the young girl from Jackie Joyner was went and watched her work out right before the Olympics. Great story for that young lady. Alfio, yeah, we said Simone Biles a while ago. Alfio said Simone Biles, but yeah, I'm thinking that Simone is going to probably be coaching in 2028. She's going to be retired from activities, but I can't see her going away from the game. I understand understand. She's gonna probably in 4 years. Simone Biles, when people like her in track and field say I'm retiring, you can connect the dots. I'm a dot connector. That means Simone Biles, whether you like it or not, she finna go and throw them pills away. She throwing them tablets away, and that football boy finna go up in there and take the mufflers off, and he going up in there uncapped. She finna have a little Simone. Hopefully, they got his height more. What you laughing at over there, man? What you laughing at?
That man said, Ola, that man said go up in there uncapped.
Mufflers off. Ain't no mufflers on this. You know them little regular cars come up on the side of the freeway on you and make all that damn noise. Ain't no mufflers on them cars, Al. They take the mufflers off. All that old noise. Get
Something
that.
wrong with you, Doc. Something wrong with you, Doc. They need to check on your ass.
Simone is gonna start a family, man. And they married?
Yeah, they married.
They married. That's what she's telling you. So that's her way of saying I'm about to go start me a family. She's retiring. So but I can't. Her work is unfinished. You can see the movie is waiting to be finished, written, and that is this young girl, Jordan Childs, has been being stripped of her bronze medal.
It ain't official yet, though.
Right? I say it's being like in process of
right.
they still have one more hurdle. USA to keep fighting on this thing, but this girl left Washington State and came to Houston, moved to Houston, Texas. Simone Biles initiated and influenced that move. She told that young lady respected Simone and her parents, whoever they are, respected Simone so much they let their baby go across the country. I'm quite sure one of them probably moved as well. Don't get it twisted. I don't know. I'm quite sure. I'm hoping that they did. But anyway, Simone took her in. And she worked out in Simone's gym facility. So her fingerprints is all over this young lady. This young lady was ready to give up in life. And now, as of recent events and the recent stuff that's happened on social media, some evil ass people out there in the world, man. And you're in election year, so they get even more eviler. This young lady then jumped off social media because she's citing her mental health is being challenged by all of this stuff that's going on. That means she's a potential case to relapse into a suicidal state. Simone Biles.
But Jimmy, everybody who suffer from mental illness is not suicidal. They just suffer from depression. Everybody ain't suicidal is the last. Because we can't keep throwing that word out there. That's a bad word. They just suffer from this depression. That's a better word. They never said she suffered from suicide. They just said from anxiety and depression. But keep on going.
And so,
I just don't like that word. Yeah.
My point is, I can't even believe that Simone Biles, if this young lady medals, and with Simone out the way, think about it. That means whatever place that Simone came in, that this young lady came in, or whoever came in, if Simone came in first and whoever came in second, third, fourth, they would move up a slot in the trajectory because Simone is out the way. This young girl got a chance. How old is she anyway? What is she? What, about 21?
I don't know. I
Jordan
ain't been
Child.
following the story as much. You know, I know her mom rang out, so I haven't really been following that story as much. Uh, I just haven't.
So this is why I'm just laying it down here, Alfred. Why I'm thinking that Simone would not be a candidate, because I'm hoping that Simone would be right in the corner as the coach of the USA
But you,
Olympic team.
Jimmy, you can be a coach and still be a flag, a torch bearer.
Yeah, that's a lot of work though. That's a lot of work. That's a half a day, a lot of leg on your feet. You got to go out there and do all this
A
practice with it, do all
coach?
that. Your coach got to go and practice. They don't just give you the torch, tell you to walk with it. You got to come do a walk, do like a sound check. You got to come do something. That's too much work, man. You ain't got time to do it. You're gonna be with little mama. She want to be out the way, and little baby ain't gonna be no more than 4 years old. How she ain't pregnant right now? We don't think she might be. They might have got pregnant. Remember,
Man,
how
that
many
dude, they
condoms?
was in France. The Texans let him go to France. Man, they done made a baby over in France, man.
How many condoms they gave out over there? 200.
He don't
You
need
said
now.
200.
He uncapped, remember?
He is now. I bet he is now. He, Simone poked the old hole in that thing with old ink, old
No,
sewing pen.
he need to be poking a hole in it.
Simone poked the hole in that thing. The more nails Simone got, she pricked the hole in that thing. That boy, that old thing leaking. That boy, say what? Hey, what's gonna be the over and under? You gonna be a short one, or this gonna be his side?
I hope not. You know, that she is so little. Golly.
I hope it's a little girl. She come out there and just kick ass and win some more gold medals. That's what I think.
Little.
I hope. Somebody say 23 and somebody say 19.
These
Trey
people. That's
Phillips,
why I told
that's a
y'all don't
big
pay no
gap.
attention to what they be saying, man.
Y'all got it. That's a hell of a gap. Sonya Billings is, you say 23, Trey Phillips say 19. Now, when you left, Hal, I asked the question.
Okay.
And we are 37 minutes past the hour. It's good, just enough time to engage in this topic. I think this topic has legs. Share the show, guys, if you haven't done so already. I say, which players from this Olympic gold medal men's basketball team do you guys think will be invited and we'll put it like this, will be in uniform for 2028? Which players from this team, men's, we'll deal with the men's right now. Which ones you think? So first up, Thaddeus Moody says Anthony Edwards, Jason Tatum. He says Booker, Halliburton, and White. Okay. Johnny Arnett says Tatum, White, Holiday, Edwards, and Booker.
Holiday gonna be too old.
Holiday is going to be too old. He done did two of them. He's going to be old, guys. I think. Now,
Ain't no telling LeBron old ass might try to come back and play again, man. He can't stay out the limelight. I'm sorry.
no,
He just can't stay out the limelight, Jimmy. He can't help it. And it's in LA. He can't help it, man.
I think LeBron would want.
Y'all don't understand this man. This man called himself the king.
I know they gonna have LeBron busy, right? About in 4 years, they gonna be right.
Wait, no more. We ain't talking about what they want. I'm telling you what LeBron ass gonna want. That's the one I'm talking. He just
LeBron he will have just gotten awarded that Las Vegas franchise, and that means now they got him a different toy to go play with. Go play in the other room with the owners. You can leave these players alone right now. You go in the other room now. We got something for you to play with, some new toy.
He'll be retired by then. You don't have to. You don't have to be able to in the league to be able to go to that. Shit, you don't have to be in the league. LeBron James, I'm just telling you, man. It's just something about him, man. It's just different.
So I'm looking at check this out. Johnny Arnett says Tatum, White, Holiday, Edwards, and Booker.
Mm-hmm.
Dad is Moody say Edwards, Tatum, Booker, Halliburton, and White.
Mm-hmm.
I got a question. So y'all don't think that Bam Adebayo is gonna be back?
Yeah, he should be back.
What the hell wrong with y'all? Y'all come on now.
They just missed it. They missed it.
Yeah, okay.
But I got three. I got three though. Paulo Banchero. I'm talking about this. No, but we done talked about that. I got three. I'm gonna add.
I know we're gonna add them as two. That's a whole different.
Yeah, but I mean, we already know who that is. All of them guys gonna get it back. Everybody.
You don't think AD? You don't think AD gonna come back?
I don't think he gonna be too old. I don't think he gonna want to come back.
No, AD ain't too old. AD ain't too old. AD right there in that range.
I don't think he want to come back.
I don't think that AD, if he's still with the Lakers, that means he must have done, and Lakers must have moved the needle a little bit if he's still with the Lakers in 4 years.
All I know, just bring John Moran on the team and we straight. Y'all can have the rest of these dudes. I just want to see Ja. Because guess what, Jimmy? This what Grant Hill got back the other day. This is what he did. He flew straight to Ja's spot. This is what he did. It's coming. Grant Hill gonna take that pistol out of his hand and said, "Man, come on, man, we need you, man." That's the scene at Ja house in the next day or so. Right now. How about that?
Here's the thing. Since let me see. Do we have? Yeah, we got 20 minutes. Look, since you want to go there. First of all, I don't think that White is going to get invited back.
Oh, that's right, because he was an add-on.
I don't think White is going to get added.
But he in the system now, though, Jimmy.
He's in the system, but let me tell you why. Tatum is going to be a long discussion. It's going to be totally up to Tatum. But at the same time, they're going to have a couple of meetings and see what Tatum at. And depending on how Boston and how Tatum, if Tatum turns into a bad guy, he likes.
They don't need Jimmy. They don't need
complexion. If he turns into,
they don't.
I'm just saying it depends if he turns into because his teammate ain't gonna get no invite. They done blackballed him. What's his name? MVP.
Jaylen Brown. Jaylen
Brown is not going to get. He's not getting the invite. They are too far down the road to be repaired for him. He should.
If Grant Hill is involved, he ain't going to be able. If Grant Hill's involved,
Grant Hill is definitely involved right now.
But Grant Hill said, as soon as he get back, that's the first person he's going to talk to. But keep going.
Yeah, they're going to talk with, and also once again, they got a close eye on them because now. The close eye is going to come. It's going to be 2 games this year, then 2 games the year after that, and 2 games the year after that. Every time Boston plays Golden State, I guarantee you now, that's going to be one of the most watched. The first time they play, going to be one of the most watched games of the week. How they carry themselves in that game, because no matter what,
against Steve Kerr. See what y'all what did hold up.
Steve Kerr has royalty.
Well, let me help you out. Well, they need to keep that same energy when they play the Clippers. Cause Tyronn Lue agreed with it. They need to take that same energy when you play Eric Spoelstra, cause he had something to do with it. All of them assistant coaches had a voice in that. They all agreed. Don't just put that shit on Steve Kerr. Every last one of them. And Spoelstra got to play him 4 times a year. And these other 2 teams ain't got to play him but 2. But is Jason Tatum that kind of dude? Is he that tough? I don't think he that tough.
Guess what? That's one thing. The beauty of it is that a lot of these players, these things change. And we talk 4 years is a long time.
A long time.
It's a long time. A lot of guys we thinking about like Zion in the mix. Zion we don't know what Zion is going to be.
That's who I want to play.
Now understand though, we don't know what he's gonna be next year. How not never to say
Jimmy, that's my
3
favorite.
years.
I just love that boy, man. I just love it.
I know, but after in 3 years of sample size, that's his career would be defined or be on the uptick or all the way on the outtick in 3 years. We would definitely know if
I don't think
Zion
so.
is that guy or not.
I don't think so.
In 3 years, because you know why? That'll be second contract, well into second contract time. And he would either be with another city, and then we have to go and reintroduce his game and establish himself as a dominant force that he once was projected to be. Remember, or not. So we mentioned Ja Morant. Let's do the counts. First of all, that's 5 players. Any combination of 5 of these is probably going to get invited back. It could be Halliburton, could be one of them. It could be Booker would definitely be back. He plays for the Phoenix Suns. His boss owns the doggone team, the Olympic team. So he's definitely back.
Whoa, what did you just say?
His boss, Jerry Colangelo.
Jerry Colangelo don't own that program no more. Matt Ishbia own that program.
Jerry Colangelo got
Colangelo don't have nothing to do with the Phoenix Suns at all. No more.
No, I'm talking about the Olympic team. Remember the Olympics, the USA team. Jerry Colangelo was like he was one of the.
Grant Hill is the czar now.
Who?
Grant Hill is the man. Grant Hill took Colangelo's spot.
That man still listen to that man. That man got fingerprints all up there. It ain't. Come on, Hal. You know that. They all at the table together in that room. Come on, you know that.
Man, Jerry Colangelo, man, is out somewhere playing golf, man. He ain't thinking about this stuff, but keep going.
Man, he still loves basketball. He's still active. He's still active in the basketball arena. So now, any combination of 5 of those current guys, we'll save 5 slots for the current guys. But no matter what 5 you guys think it is, 5 slots are reserved for the current gold medalists. Now, so we're only talking about 7 players that we have to choose from. 7 players, that's all. So throw Ja Morant name out there. They're gonna run fast.
Jimmy, I want to clear this up. I want to clear this up right quick. We're gonna throw this. What did they do to Jason Tatum? Because he said about what they did to him. Only thing I had a problem with, because somebody put let's go. Only thing I had a problem with is the narrative after. I understood why they didn't play Jason Tatum. But I didn't like the narrative that they posted afterward, saying he wasn't a good fit. That's bullcrap. But Carrie Holmes said, I agree with you about Tatum. I'm trying to put it on the screen, but they might have just created a monster. Man, if your ass ain't already a monster, man, you ain't creating no damn monster. You're a monster. You're in the NBA, so you're a monster. How the hell they creating a monster? All I'm saying is, it is right here. That what Carrie just said. I'm trying to clear this up right now. What they did to him, man, let me tell you something. What I would have did if I was Steve Kerr. I would have came out and said, I got 12 players on this team. And let me tell you, of the greatest players on the planet. And it was just hard for me to figure this thing out. Put it back on him. Instead of when he said Grant Hill got to change this narrative. And I want y'all, when he get back, he got to change this narrative. He got to say, look, that ain't the narrative. Now, Jason, you were a fit to play on this team. We wouldn't have got you in the first place. The problem was Steve Kerr, I just didn't like. He just shut the hell up. Just come and said, dude, I got 12 of the greatest players in the world. It's hard for me to make this. I'm trying to make it happen. That sounds a lot better than he wasn't the right fit. Saying that was now that's why I'm mad at Kerr right now. But I understand why he didn't play Jason Tatum. I understood. I wouldn't have played him either in the moment.
So that comment is the
motivation. Okay,
motive.
I got you.
And that's the thing that even whether he's a monster or not, we're gonna see what type of that motivation, because motivation has been the fuel of a lot of people out there for performing above and beyond the call of duty in a certain moment.
But Jimmy, let me explain something to Thaddeus Moody. Thaddeus Moody probably had him a drink earlier. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander can't play for us. He for Canada. But let's keep going. Now come on.
Now, so we got 7 slots left, guys. It's not a 12-man. 5 spots will be filled from any combination of guys that played on this Olympic team. That's something that you guys got to think about. Which 5, we don't know. But 5 of them spots is going to go to those guys, right? Because they're going to need that type of experience. They will need at least 4 guys of experience that's just been here. They can't go back and scrap it up with some young bucks.
Yeah, they can't do that. Absolutely.
You cannot do that because France is not going to get any worse. They're going to get better. The number 1 pick in the draft didn't even make the damn team. Did you guys think about that? And so if he's going to be a total bust, but he's still going to be good enough to be able on the team next year in 2028. So that's some more. That's going, and he's going to have incentive. Because he's going to remember us laughing at his ass and wondering why he was number 1. And we're going to see. But anyway, back to this. 7 guys. Ja Morant, let's say Ja is a free space and bingo. But once again, this is based on everybody obviously being healthy, but everybody doing what they're supposed to do on and off the court over the course of the next 3 years. That's what we're saying. So we're not going to say if Ja Morant.
Booker going to be 31. Yeah. Booker going to be 31, but keep going.
Booker, that's right there. 31 is not too old. 31 is right there. I think Booker.
Anthony Davis gonna be 35 though, Jimmy.
That's right at the threshold. That's the threshold.
But he ain't a guy that just love basketball to me. But keep going.
I'm saying it just remember. That's why I say about AD. That's why I widen the whole thing out. And I say, you know what? 5 slots to the guys that was on the team. We got 5 slots. Now we'll figure that out in the years to come. We got five slots to be filled by these guys. What 5? We don't know yet. Here's the thing. If you count Ja Morant, we just said, let's say I'm just gonna throw some names out there.
Them two.
I'm gonna throw. Listen, we got to get 7 names. I'm gonna throw 10 names out there. Ja Morant, Zion, right? Paulo. Chet. Cooper Flag. Brunson. Tyrese Maxey.
Maybe.
Shit. Ian like
That's
Flynn.
That's to me. He ain't where you gonna play. He ain't playing in front of them dudes, but keep on going. You
don't know. We're talking about 3 of them. He on uptick. He's a good teammate. System player. He knows how to. That's
as long as he understands who he is. He don't play defense good enough for me. But keep going.
Now, so far, guess how many players we named so far? Just now, I just named 7 players, Adam. And you said 6 yeses and 1 maybe. You said 6 yeses and 1 maybe. So guess I'm gonna name some more. I got 4 more to name. I got 4 more to name.
Come on.
Remember now.
Come on.
Don't you think hard about this. Watch your eyebrows.
I ain't got Maxie.
Watch your eyebrow. Watch this.
Okay. Come on.
We thinking, remember, this is everybody we name is obvious. We saying if they keep improving over the next 3 years, here's one. Derek Lively.
Maybe. Keep going. That didn't make me look, but maybe. Because we need a big man.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Maybe.
We're going to need some length. What length we got on the team?
Yeah. Okay.
Inside Chet.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go.
He ain't no
Walker
no-brainer.
Kessler. Walker Kessler for Utah. 7-footer. What do you mean? What the hell? What you mean? What?
Who you going to take out?
Dude, he's all defensive rookie.
Who you going to take out?
You remember? We ain't took nobody. No, hold on. I'm throwing them. Remember, perfection is not attained when you can no longer add, when you can no longer take away. Let me throw all the clay on the pot first. Then you can start wiping it on off in a minute. De'Aaron Fox.
No. They ain't gonna let him play.
Maybe not. Depending on what he doing in the next 3 years. If he, he already cut his hair a little bit. Depending on what he doing in the next 3 years, Al. Remember, he got new faces over in Sacramento now too, don't they? New faces. Got some new faces. Okay. Depending on what he do. Okay. Spider, Mitchell.
I'll look at it.
Shit.
I look at it.
And I got one more. I said 4. That's 4. I'm gonna give you another. I'm gonna give you a 5th one. Give you a 5th one. In the next 3 years, depending on what he's doing. This year don't count because he was hurt. But he could play that role. Jared Allen.
Big, yeah.
It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight.
I don't think Steve Kerr gonna be the coach. I wonder who gonna be the coach. That's gonna determine a lot. I don't think Steve Kerr. I don't think they're bringing him back.
I like Jabari Smith, Seneca, but I think that Brandon Miller would be up the totem pole.
Brandon Miller done got a whole lot better, and he went up. Guess what? He was tearing their ass up out there in the. He was on the select team
in Vegas.
Yes, he was getting busy.
Barnes, what you mean?
Y'all giving these top dudes too much grace. What do you mean?
You say these dudes. He didn't say top dudes. What dudes you talking about?
We giving these geese. Oh, I'm sorry. What grace? What grace? I don't understand what you're talking about.
Elaborate. Just elaborate real quick.
Yeah,
elaborate on it. Let's elaborate. Come on now. We ain't got a few minutes.
We ain't got much time.
Elaborate. I want you to put his thing on there so people can see. That way, because then they don't know they think we talking to ourselves.
He said the poor Greyhound doesn't deserve to be in the Olympics. Be an Olympian, the poor Greyhound.
That poor Greyhound. Who, man? Come on, we don't care about man.
And you want me to put his ass on the screen?
No. Wait till elaborate.
Hold on. I'm gonna put all this stuff up there then, so y'all can see all of it.
In that row. Oh, time. If that's the case, Dame Lillard would have been on this team and just won this gold medal. Some guys will fall out of favor. Some guys can change. It don't take but a season, man. It don't take but a half season. Just pay attention to how this league is studied. Guys are rotating in and out when you thought they were. Remember, just 4 months ago, many people that were common fans of the game had people making them believe that Anthony Edwards was equivalent to Michael Jordan for about 2-3 weeks. Had people actually believing that shit, going into barbershops. Because, see, you got to realize when certain white people make comparisons, they really make comparisons of who look like people. They first. So he resembled his tongue action or move he made resembled something that MJ did. So he's the next MJ. Come on, man. Because you beat Kevin. That was so fitting. I'm so glad that the story with him and Kevin Durant ended like it ended so far in this Olympics. And I'm talking about Ant-Man and Kevin Durant. Because now people don't go to see it. It ain't no rivalry. It ain't nothing bitter. This was this guy's idol. He competes. He's a big Tarzan Us kid inside of it. And that's Ant-Man. And Ant-Man just loves to compete, man. And he took his role. Even when he first said, I'm the first option. They put them out. Everybody's going to work find a way around.
They changed. Hey, Jimmy, everything shifted for his ass right after he ran his mouth on that.
When he and guess what, though? He still was like the third leading scorer on the team. And he played limited minutes. Maybe third or fourth leading scorer on this Olympic team. He played sparingly. And guess what? He was rooting like none other. That's what's another thing you guys can get out of this. What kind of teammate are you when you're not in the game? What kind of teammate are you when you're on the bench? This young fella right here, not saying he was the only one. There's a lot of them rooting. I
know Joel Embiid, when he was on the bench that one game, he was the worst teammate ever.
He wasn't. Joel Embiid.
He's over there like this.
Yeah. He didn't. I don't think Joel Embiid got it until after Serbia when he became a good teammate. After that man, game.
Hey, Ricky Scott, we're going to talk about that tomorrow because we ain't got time today. That man talking about everybody look like Willie Brown. But, hey, man, Ricky Scott, bring that up tomorrow. We'll talk about that.
To a lot of people, they do. A lot of people, y'all just got to, you look at it. They all just say that. Remember, you make a move like a person and they, or you resemble them in face, you cut your hair like them, all of a sudden now you the next one. Come on, man. But anyway, hey, Adam, it's going to be 2 white boys on the Olympic team in 2028.
Oh, hell, the 2 what? It
Two
better
white
be.
boys on this list.
Jimmy,
It's gonna be
they
two.
ain't just white.
I'm telling you that right now.
Oh, excuse me. They ain't just white. Them two bad mother. Them two bad mother. Shut your mouth.
I'm telling you now.
Hey,
and while we playing,
I said Chet and I said Cooper. I already know it.
And
Cooper go.
it could be three.
Who was the other? Who was the other?
We'll leave it open. It could be three. We'll leave it open.
You got to do like Allison Pack. You got to lose the Doberman. Cause them two right there, no brainers. You talking about some damn Walker Kessler? Get the hell out of here,
man. Hey, man. Okay.
Yeah,
man.
all right.
They need remember. Last
Jimmy, on the Olympic team, you show me a comp to Walter Kessler on this team. What's the comp?
No. I can show you one on the last one.
I'm talking about this right here. I'm talking about this one right here.
Saying, but this team here was different.
Okay.
Was different because you had those three guys and they had to play together one time, and that was the LeBron, KD, Steph. So they took spots that would have been normally. They didn't need to allocate no slots for this and that. They had three.
So they just gave them some slots. What you saying? They gave the three best players?
No.
What are you talking about?
The normal depth. Once you had AD and you had Embiid, any third guy with length, they really didn't need. They had the length they needed on that end with those two guys. And then you had Bam. And so Bam, which is versatile utility guy. So they didn't need that guy. Like the last Olympics, it was JaVale McGee, if you remember. People say, what the hell are you on this team for? Remember Shaq had just got on his ass, Shaq and the fool. And this dude made the Olympic team. And he was old at the time. But they put him on that team.
Was he on the World Games team? Oh, no, I don't think he was on. Oh, yeah, he was on Olympic. Yeah, he big sorry ass.
He's on the Olympic team.
Sure was.
He's on Olympic team. Because remember they ended up needing this Joker. And they needed him for a couple times. And he was redeemed himself and he became serviceable and got, and got him a gold medal. So let's be careful. We just going, but I know one thing, this ain't no open and shut case for this team next year. It's a lot of guys. We just went through this and gave you something to think about. This thing gonna be hard because somebody gonna get cut. Somebody ain't gonna make it, and somebody gonna get a whole lot better over these next 4 years that we ain't even mentioned. Somebody that we ain't even talk about today is going to thrive and make it a no-brainer. And that's the thing. And the beauty is, like a Cade Cunningham could be one of those type of guys. We don't know that. Cade could be that guy. Could be that guy. He fits that prototype.
Well, I'm glad it's 2:00. We got to get out of here.
Yeah. So
Cade ain't.
What do you say? Go watch Lil Woody when he got the feed.
Who is Lil Woody?
That's the little guy on the bench in the trial. I think that's the guy on the trial. I think at the little rapper trial. That stuff is crazy, man. I don't really know what's going on.
I ain't never seen no trial like that in my entire life.
Dude. They should. I ain't even talking about that trial.
Let's go. We'll see you tomorrow.
They mess around. Hey, you fuck around and get subpoenaed to court talking about that trial right now. No.
We out of here, man.
We out of here, man. Y'all shall showing you we out the door. Peace, man. We up out of here. Chop shop.
Y'all
say I don't recall. I totally.
That nigga. Jim Hicks. Rob Hatter. You are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro. Let's get it. We in the Chop Shop. We live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk. We live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up. It's live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop.